When I entered the business intelligence major, I thought I already understood what BI was. I felt confident because I had used Excel before, I knew how to create charts, and I had seen a lot of dashboards online. At that moment, I believed that those skills meant I already had a solid understanding of the field. In my mind, business intelligence was mainly Excel, dashboards, charts, and maybe some SQL. That was my complete definition at the beginning. I thought BI was about creating reports and visualizations, and I did not really think about decisions, context, or business problems behind the data. Because of that idea, I believed that mastering tools was the main objective. I focused on learning platforms and software, thinking that the more tools I knew, the better I would be as a BI student. At that stage, I did not question whether those tools were actually helping answer real business questions. Over time, I realized that this way of thinking is extremely common among BI students and some candidates. Many people enter the field with the same assumptions, and this creates confusion about what business intelligence is really supposed to do inside organizations. One of the most common beliefs is that business intelligence is simply Excel. Many people assume that being good at Excel automatically means doing business intelligence. This belief is understandable, but it reduces business intelligence to a single tool instead of a broader way of thinking. Excel is a useful and powerful tool, but it does not define the discipline. You can build spreadsheets, formulas, and charts, but if there is no real question or decision behind them, that work does not represent what business intelligence is on the reality. You can spend hours creating complex spreadsheets, but without a clear purpose, they do not have real value. Business intelligence is not about effort or complexity, it's about relevance. If the analysis doesn't help someone decide something, it's not fulfilling its role. Another common idea is that business intelligence is mainly about dashboards. Many students associate BI almost entirely with visual reports and key performance indicators because dashboards are the most visible part of the discipline. Dashboards are the outputs, but they are not the full process of business intelligence. A dashboard shows us results, but it does not explain why those results matter or what should be done with those results. So, without interpretation, context, and a clear purpose, dashboards are just a visual way to display numbers. They may look professional, but they do not support the decision making process, and they are not guiding any action inside the organization. Another frequent confusion is thinking that business intelligence and data science are the same thing. Because both work with data, they are often grouped together, even though they focus on different types of questions and goals. From one hand, data science usually focuses on prediction and advanced models, and business intelligence, on the other hand, focuses more on understanding performance, trends, and causes in order to support decisions that are taken in the present. So, with all of this in mind, what is business intelligence? At its core, business intelligence exists to support the decision making process. The main purpose of BI is to help organizations choose what to do next based on data, to choose an option between other ones. Business intelligence turns this data into insights that can reduce uncertainty. It helps organizations understand what is happening, what is working, and where do we need to pay attention or to take action depending on our needs. Business intelligence starts before any tool is open. It starts with a question. Without a clear question or idea, the analysis becomes random and unfocused, even if we are using the tools correctly. And these questions can be as simply as what problem are we trying to solve? what decision is on the table, what information would make that decision clearer or less risky. These questions define the direction of BI work and the direction of BI efforts. Business intelligence also requires business context. Numbers do not speak by themselves. Data must be connected to goals, even to constraints, to real situations that happen on the business world in order to become really, really meaningful. And that's why business intelligence connects data to areas like marketing, finance, operations, strategy, even logistics. These are the main spaces where insights can actually influence the decisions and the outcomes of these decisions. And with all of this information, we can say that business intelligence is a structured thinking. It involves organizing information, identifying patterns, and comparing scenarios in a logical way beyond just using simply tools. And the part of the process where you understand business intelligence is this way, everything starts to make sense. Tools stop being the main focus, and I began to see business intelligence as a way of thinking that supports better decision, informed decision, and the best decisions. Thank you.